of 3CM podcast with your hosts, Dongsheng, Jiqing, and Penny.
Hello.
小屁,
I
what are you
love that
laughing at?
energy.
It's always good energy here at the 3CM podcast. You know, we're all about good vibes.
Yes. Very,
Sorry.
very excited.
So cringe.
The Sunday morning, the Sunday morning vibes with your coffee in your hand. Okay, enough shit talk. Anyways, today we're gonna talk about some insecurities.
Oh man, what a big twist, Just not all the hype out, then you talk about insecurities.
Yeah, no, that's why you have to hype it up, right? Because you have to overcompensate your insecurities by being overconfident. That's what a lot of people do.
Oh no, that's what you do.
I don't do that. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
confident.
just did.
I'm very shy. I'm very shy one.
I'm
I don't like to talk
shy.
in public one. Yeah, if
Oh.
you see me in a public setting, I usually don't talk a lot.
No,
I'm
shut
very
the fuck
quiet.
up. Shut the fuck up. The other day at the
Depends.
climbing gym, you were just like, oh my god, are you a fan of Kashi?
Oh,
Hey,
really?
hey, don't expose me like that. Yo, we're on camera. No, off the record. Scrub that off. If you're wondering what she's talking about, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it next time.
Okay, next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, insecurities, right? I believe a lot of, I suppose, international students or I guess just everybody, right? Like everybody shares some sort of insecurities. But us as foreigners in another country, whether it's international students or just like working abroad, anything, I think we always stumble upon this problem called identity crisis because like the culture around us is so different, the environment around us is so different. So I don't know. I think it's good to share about this and just kind of talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I feel like
So-
there are a lot of different insecurities like throughout the whole process. But like, before you come to the US,
Protein.
you also have like different insecurities, and then when you're in the US you have also different insecurities, and then now like we're all working and then we also have different insecurities.
It's just a life full of insecurities, man. Do you think it's a like current generation problem? Do you think our parents' generation or our like grandparents' generation, do you think they share the same issues?
I
Or
think
do
they
you
just
think
don't
they
talk
suffer with
about it.
different problems?
They probably have different problems, but they also don't talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like our generation is super vocal about this. Like everybody's out there telling everyone, like, "Oh, I am so miserable because I can't
Yeah.
drive a Lamborghini on Beverly Hills." Blah, 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 blah.
Or I can't buy the best coffee, Takes forever to queue up on the store.
Yeah,
I don't have
right?
the wait list.
First
I'm
world
not in the wait
problems.
But that's not insecurities though, right? That's like just
That's
issue.
just first world problem, first world struggles. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think one of the biggest insecurity, even before I came to the US, was a language issue, because growing up, Mandarin is my first language, right? So in my I speak Mandarin with my family, and then elementary school up to middle school up to high school, all my friends we speak Chinese Mandarin all the time, and then shifting to college, a lot of my friends around me speak English, all the bananas. They yeah, and for me it was like a big shift. I mean, it wasn't as difficult because I grew up watching all the like English shows, like American TV shows and movies. So
Yeah.
it's just like hard to transition because all my life I've been thinking in Chinese,
Yeah.
and then like now I have to switch to English and I have to speak in a more, I guess, like professional English way. I don't know.
Like a more conversational and is like grammatically correct kind of conversation instead of just Malaysian English, like full on, Yeah. I don't know. Do you like Dongsheng? Do you speak like like direct translation from Mandarin? Every time you speak English.
I think
Your friends
sometimes I
are-
do.
yeah.
Sometimes I do.
No, I don't think you do. I think I do it more often than you do.
Really? You're talking about here in the US or like even back home?
Just
I
like
mean, even
in
back home,
general.
yeah, in general.
Like
Oh.
honestly don't even speak English unless I need to.
Yeah, but you have to speak English though, because your boyfriend.
Oh
is,
yeah.
yeah. Actually,
he
no.
can
He knows how to
understand.
speak. Yeah, he knows how to speak Mandarin. 我是美国人啊，我知道。
But he knows like broken English or like Malaysian English now. because I use it
Right.
so much. He picked up pretty fast.
I feel like even Malaysian English is very broken English. Like you talk about direct translation from Chinese to English, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, hello. Our mascot appeared. But like Mandarin, I don't know. Like Malaysian English is also like very Mandarin influence. Also, I feel like a lot of the
Mandarin
things we
and
say
Cantonese.
and Cantonese, or I guess like the English that Chinese Malaysians speak,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I guess it's just like mixed with all the different languages. But I mean, going back to insecurities, I feel like I I was the president of the ADTP club, like the organization.
Wow.
But
Wow, so
just
gung ho.
a shameless plug.
Wow.
So good, so
It
pro.
must be a tough process for you to to reach there.
It
Tell us,
really was
Yeah.
because I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I always feel like I'm not good enough, or like people don't really respect me because I don't speak good English.
No, I feel like everyone respect you. From
Probably because
my
I'm.
perspective.
I
You're
mean,
what?
because I'm handsome lah. They only respect my
No,
looks. They don't respect the
no,
shit
no,
that
no.
I say
I don't
because
think
I'm
they
always
respect your
goofing
looks.
around.
No, I feel like everyone can see that you're trying, and that's why everyone chose you. That's how I feel.
Really, I
I
feel
chose you.
like I
I chose
was
you too. When before
really.
or during the election, of course, you're like the only person in our cohort that I know that I can elect. I can like, oh, I know this
Elite.
person. I'll choose this.
How about
Yeah.
Kenny? Did you vote for me?
I think so. Yeah.
You
You
think
think
so?
so? You definitely
Just
didn't vote for
because
me.
just
This
because
guy.
we are good friends only. Like those days we choose people. I
Yeah.
also chin chai. Like
Yeah
make
lah,
so
fair lah.
much
Based on publicity, what?
based on publicity. And I mean, I do acknowledge Dongsheng for like he before he coming joining the college, he keep mentioning that I cannot, my English not so good,
Yeah,
please
yeah,
bear
yeah.
with me. He always
Look at
have
him
that
now.
in front, like
That's
putting
true
disclaimer.
though.
Yeah,
I feel like I always do that so that I would like in case I embarrass myself, people already know that like they have like a disclaimer in their head, right? So like when
yeah,
I embarrass myself, it won't be as bad.
yeah,
Versus like if people just assume that I'm like, oh, I speak English very fluently,
yeah, yeah,
and then I like fumble, and then they're like, ew, this guy, what the fuck?
I honestly think no one noticed because like
yeah. No,
we're so heavily influenced by like Mandarin. So even if you direct translate, I don't think they would notice unless you say it here. Then it's very different. Then
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, which is I feel like a lot of times, right? I thought that I'm making sense. A lot of the things that I say make sense to people here, but like turns out people don't understand what I'm saying. Like I was go on a full rant, and then they're like, "Oh, so you're complaining about this, right?" And I'm like, "No, you totally got the wrong point. Like I'm not talking. I'm talking about like something else."
yeah, pattern toko badminton.
Yeah, lah. Pattern Togo badminton. But yeah, that's just one of my insecurities. One of my 20,000 insecurities.
I think that's just
20,000.
everyone. Like that's also like my biggest insecurities. Just because like I speak a lot of Cantonese at home, and then I speak Mandarin with my friends. Never actually spoken. Well, it's not never, but like, I rarely speak English. And then like in MCKL, that was I feel like is my hardest time because everyone is like wow, very banana, very heavily English influenced. Then I have to be
Wait, aren't
like
you
that
just calling
too.
other people banana? I think that's kind of offensive. I think
Well,
you should stop.
isn't it a compliment? Well, to me, it's a compliment. Okay, to me, like when last time there's a friend that said, "Oh, I thought you were like a banana." Then I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah,
So you think
right?
I speak
It's
English?
yeah. Yeah. Like whenever Americans tell me like, "Oh, I thought you're from here. I thought you're American." I'm like, "Yeah, give me that green card, bitch."
I like
Yeah.
that.
But I think they do notice our accent, even if we like use American accent a little bit. I think they could
Okay,
also tell.
but I think like I become more Malaysian if I'm talking to Malaysians. But like if it's a full group of Americans, I just code switch and like go full American. Like, oh yeah, for sure, bro, bet yeah. Yeah, that's like that's frat boy vibe. I mean, like just in general, I become more American. Like even the things that I talk about, the sense of humor, everything just like completely changes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then I feel
definitely.
like I also have like a crisis where like you hang out with a group of people where there's Malaysian and non-Malaysian.
I hate
'Cause
that
then-
situation so much.
Because then you don't know if you want to use your American accent or you just want to keep your own accent. Accent.
Action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit.
I
That trips me up so much. Because like sometimes I don't know, I still have like a sense of, oh, like if I use my American accent in front of Malaysians, they will judge me. I feel like nobody cares anymore at this point, especially if you
No, I
live in
care.
Europe.
I judge you
Yeah, you always laugh at me.
all the time.
Look at
Look at him trying so hard. Trying to be American.
Yeah, look at him trying his best to get a green card so he can live a better life.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I get it lah. You don't have to try lah. Your future is secure already. American.
Not really.
American
I'm by myself. Who is
Wow.
he?
Strong and independent woman. We love that.
Yes. Yes. Oh,
Kenny,
it's
how
a
about
Women's
you?
Month.
Oh wait, this month?
FYI.
March?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this month.
I know March 8th is International
Women's Day.
Women's Day.
Mm.
8
8th, yeah, the
Oh,
8th is
okay.
International Women's Day. Yay, girl power.
Big companies celebrate that, I guess.
Yeah.
True.
For diversity and inclusion, right? Yeah, they have to do that for PR. Kenny,
Yeah. My
Insecurities. Come lah, share with us. Yes lah, we love a Kenny session.
Scared lah, you know.
Are you insecure about your insecurities? You can't be. How could you?
So hard to comprehend that insecure about insecurities. I guess so, you know. Because
'cause English-
insecurities is about something that, you know, that you worry about, that you know, you not feeling confident, you know, when you approaching people or things or, you know, situation. So for me, my insecurity is like meeting new people, I would say. Meeting new people, wishing that I can, you know, like click with them or understand their conversation. Because it's so hard for me to like sometimes understand the context. Like I don't really you know, like per se expose myself with, you know, like all the current social media trend that
Oh, like pop culture?
yeah, pop culture, that
Yeah.
you know, all this stuff.
You don't
I'm
know
more
how to do
like
all the TikTok dances? Are you kidding me?
yeah,
What are you
man, I
living
don't
in
know. I don't know
2003?
much. So every
Yeah.
time when people says, you know, a thing or something, I'm always like you know,
你
like
講乜嘢？
like
The Pikachu
right?
meme, the Pikachu meme face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's because it's hard, you know, like how to, you know, like how to say this. What's the better word to fit in? You know, to
Yeah,
fit
yeah,
in
yeah.
the society kind of conversation, because
Right.
that's sometimes it's so, how to say this, it's so hard or it's so like unbelievable that people start conversation by just, you know, relating to all these, you know, social media trend and all that, because it's like in a way
Right.
the only thing that people have interest.
It's relevant.
yeah, relevant. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
but do you think if you're in Malaysia, do you think you'll fit in easier? Like meeting new people.
I mean, it kind of depends, but I feel like it will be easier because the content that we, you know, we talk about or discuss about will be pretty narrow, pretty like small. So I can like kind of like guess what kind of conversation they're talking about.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So
I've-
it's more easier in general.
I feel like it's definitely a cultural difference, because in America, like people talk more about like trends and things that are happening, news
Yeah.
and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Versus in Malaysia, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like every time I hang out with Malaysians, it's always gossiping. It's
Yeah, that's
always
what brings us
gossip.
together.
Yeah. That's true. You know, like you're choosing which side you are. You know.
Yeah. Well, as long as we all hate that one person, we can all be best friends.
See, that's so toxic though. I don't know. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm having fun listening to all the gossip. Like, it's fun, but like, I feel bad for the person that's being shit talked.
Yeah. Right.
Well,
exactly.
too bad. Who asked the person to be, you know, so different?
Yeah, how could you not blend in with our personality?
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I
So
feel
that's-
like yeah, in the US, it's, I don't know, like people also try not to be too controversial about their opinions, I guess. So like I guess they just find like the most neutral thing to talk about, and then they just kind of go off
Yeah.
that.
Correct.
I don't know, I might be wrong, but that's the impression I get.
I feel like one thing that helped me make friends here is to have like different hobbies. Cause I like recently I started
Yes.
coloring, and then I can talk to like some friends about coloring, and I'm like, oh yeah, actually, like there are a lot of people that likes to color, and I also read sometimes and with audiobooks and all. And then like one time I was telling
Are
about
you
this
blind?
person
Why
that
do you have
I
to read audiobooks?
no read
Cannot see,
and
is it?
listen to audiobooks. Oh,
Oh,
but
okay.
anyways,
No, that was supposed to be
like I would
intro,
talk
but
about
shit,
I
I think
was
it came off
talking
basic.
about. Shut up! Let me finish my sentence.
Okay, yeah, continue.
But I was talking about
Also, I want to talk
books.
about, yeah, I want to talk about books, boobs. Okay, sorry,
You just blink
continue.
your eyes, okay?
Okay,
I was talking
sorry.
about books with this friend, and then I realized that actually people that read, not like you Dongsheng.
Hey, I read, okay?
Read
I
what?
read manga.
Read
Manga.
And
manga?
Yeah.
what's the book? Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yeah, your
Rich
favorite
Dad
book.
Poor Dad. Correct. By Robert Kiyosaki. Make sure to buy your copy now in your local bookstore. It's #1 top seller in New York and in the world. Wow. Just
That's
fucking
a big claim right
advertising for
there,
them.
bro.
Yeah. You know what? You can also listen to 3CM podcast on Spotify. We're on
It's not
Spotify. We're on
audiobook lah.
YouTube. Okay, it's a podcast, but listen to us because we have very juicy information and we give very
And we'll share what kind of quotes or what audiobooks you would like to listen to. Yeah.
Are we gonna do that? I don't know. Like an affiliate link, is it? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Like
Maybe.
But
affiliate
yeah,
discount?
I feel like having different hobbies helps. Like
Yeah.
like right now, like me and Dongsheng, we go bouldering sometimes, and then like
Mhm.
when we go out, we mention that we boulder, and then other people will be like, "Oh, I boulder too. Where do you go?" Blah 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 blah. You know,
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
you make
Okay,
conversations.
That's
but do you
true.
ever feel insecure? Like, for example, if you tell someone, oh yeah, I go boulder all the time, but like when they actually go boulder with you, turns out you're actually shit at bouldering.
No, because I would say I'm
You're
still
dog
new.
shit.
Like I don't think like they would judge you, other than like people like you. Then that's different.
Other than unless you
So
tell
I,
them ahead of time that I'm pretty good, like all that. Then
yeah,
when you
I'm
go there,
so
then only
good.
realize they're better.
V9. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
yeah, I go like 3 times a week, and it turns out I'm still climbing a V1. I'm still shit at it.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
lah.
Okay, not to throw shit at all the people who climbing V1 out there, all right? Just to make sure, just
Yeah,
to
see,
clarify.
always
Yeah,
dirty other people.
yeah, too bad lah. You choose to tune into this podcast, that's what you get, bro. You get roasted.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like sharing hobbies really helps a lot because at least that's one thing that people can share and talk about their experience, regardless if you're amateur, you're new, or you're expert. You know, there's always a story to tell. Like how it began. What motivates you to start that hobby. Then and it goes from there. And it goes a long way, regardless of what hobby you're pursuing. The more the
Hey, can I
better,
tell
right? Yeah.
you what's my motivation for all these hobbies? Oh, like
Say it.
where's
Yes.
my motivation from? TikTok. Everything is from TikTok.
Legit. TikTok is taking control. Like, it's legit controlling the world, man. I feel
Yeah,
like
like
all about
coloring.
lifestyle habits. Yeah.
Everything is from TikTok.
That's cool. At
Because like
least,
Yeah.
coloring has existed for a long time, but like nobody
yeah,
decided to pick up coloring or talk about coloring because it wasn't trendy. It wasn't
yeah.
cool back
Mm.
then, right?
Mm. Yeah.
I guess it's good lah that it kind of helps promotes a lot of I don't know lah. There's like different contents out there, and then you can just pick and choose the different contents that you want to watch.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's just how they portray the message in the TikTok or the videos, right? If they make it looks very interesting, then of course more people will, get into that hobby and you
Mm.
know get things going.
What
Because
if your hobby is kidnapping people? Can you share those hobbies with people?
That's a hobby.
I feel like you became like a dark web kind of thing already. If that's the case.
Yeah, don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just spitting random thoughts.
Yeah.
Also disclaimer, there's some background noise because my roommate is cooking.
cooking every day. Can't you just skip one meal when we're recording?
Well, he's a big foodie. He cannot skip. Always eating.
Must be a good meal.
Mm.
Anyways, I think that's a good place to end. Thank you guys for tuning into today's episode. If you want to drop us a DM, right there. If you want to drop us a DM, make sure to check us out on Instagram. We're also on YouTube. We're also on Spotify. We're also on TikTok. Whatever it is, just drop us a DM. Leave a comment down below, and we go through all messages every day. So
No, or you can just DM Dongsheng privately.
or you can just DM me. Yeah, although I'm taken, so no dates. No dates requests. Sorry. But yeah.
Okay.
See you guys in the next one. Peace.
See you. Peace.